Hello everybody, I am Lesley French, creator and owner of Better Balance for Life. Better Balance for Life is not all about exercise. It is about everything that we can possibly do to help ourselves be the healthiest us that we can be. So today I want to talk to you about a breathing method called the Dr. Lois Laynee breathing method, restorative breathing. Now, there are many awesome different types of breathing methods out there. I am not saying that this one is better than any of the others, but it does serve a specific purpose. And I can talk from personal experience with this particular breathing exercise because of what it's done for me, my stress, anxiety, and triggers from past trauma, which was affecting my breathing, but I didn't realize how much it was affecting my health until I did something about it and started to notice the health benefits after following this breathing program. So take your time with it. If you want any more information, don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can contact me through my website very easily. Just press on any of the contact buttons there if you need any more information. But I'm going to take you through this specific breathing exercise. And this is something that you do need to do every day. If you want to gain the benefits of anything at all, it's something that we need to be conscious of all the time. So sit back, relax, find yourself a nice comfy spot to sit in, and I am going to take you through the Dr. Lois Laynee restorative breathing method. Okay, so what I'd like you to do, sit nice and relaxed, teeth apart, super important. We do not want the teeth together ever, unless you are chewing. It's the only time your teeth should be contacting each other. Every time you shut down your jaw, you are activating cranial nerve number 5. You have 12 cranial nerves. Cranial nerve number 5 is the biggest, the strongest. It then will take over. It turns down the volume on your other 11 cranial nerves. Now nothing is functioning properly. Take home key number 1, really important that you check in on yourself all day long, because I had my jaw shut. I'm a teeth grinder at night. If you shut your jaw down during the day, what are you training your body to do at night? Think about that. Interesting fact. So let's relax, teeth apart, jaw relaxed, lips together, tongue on the roof of the mouth. I put my tongue on my 2 front teeth to keep my teeth apart. If you struggle keeping your teeth apart in the beginning, get a Q-tip or a pop stick and pop it in between your teeth, yeah? That will help train you to keep your teeth apart, and you will train you where to have the tongue in a slightly different place. Super important, we only ever breathe through our nose. As soon as you start to breathe through your mouth during the day, that is signaling to you you are out of gas. You do not want to be out of gas. You want to make sure that your body is functioning properly. The less you breathe, the more oxygen you produce. I know that sounds a little loopy, but it's the way the body works. So relaxing. Remember what I said, you want to do this breathing exercise in every position that you can, laying, sitting, standing, because we can get anxious in any position. We need to make sure that we retrain the body in every position possible. So all you want to do, there's 3 minutes out of your day, just sit there quietly, inhale through the nose. And as you exhale through the nose, I want you to gently hum. And then swallow. Swallow. So inhale, exhale, hum, swallow. Now, the swallow should be natural. Don't force yourself to swallow. Wait until the body's ready to swallow. But here is a big take home for you. If you go to swallow and you have no saliva in your mouth, that is indicating to you that you are in sympathetic. Your brain is controlling you. So you need to go until you're producing saliva, because that indicates to you that you're in parasympathetic. How awesome is that? This is a tool that you can use to check in on yourself, to go, how am I doing? Because guess what? Half the time we're really not quite sure, especially with all the stuff we've had going on in the last few years, and Christmas and birthdays and holidays and all the stuff that happens in life. Sometimes we lose touch with, how actually am I? Here's something super, super exciting. When you nasal breathe only, you produce something called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is one of the most important molecules in your body. So, nitric oxide is produced in the nasal passages. When you hum, because I could see some of you sitting there going, why am I humming? I feel a little silly. When you hum, you produce 15 to 20 times more nitric oxide than what you do normally. Now, nitric oxide is a vasodilator. So if you have a lung problem or you have sinus issues, that opens the blood vessels. If you have issues with your blood pressure, it will lower your blood pressure, because all of a sudden you've got more nitric oxide in the body. Your body is just going to run better. It will also promote you deep breathing through your diaphragm and not through your neck and your shoulder muscles. You've got two different sets of muscles you can utilize to breathe with. One is the diaphragm, breathing in and out, feeling that diaphragm expand and come in. And that's not a bad thing to do, is to breathe in and feel your diaphragm expand rather than breathing in and shoulders rising. Check yourself in the mirror. Are you breathing shallow and only in the top part of the lung? Or are you actually filling your diaphragm? Your lungs are big. It should push the belly out. When you breathe in, your belly should extend a little as you breathe in. Is that happening in your body? It's time for you to check in on yourself all day. So we want to do the breathing method for 3 minutes. You can do it whenever you want to. It doesn't have to just be 3 minutes. So sitting there, looking at something colourful. So a pretty picture with lots of colour in it. Something that you can have a steady focus on. It is important you have your eyes open when you do this breathing exercise. You need your ocular nerve on while you do this so the body can change. Your brain cannot change itself with your eyes closed. I didn't know that. Did you know that? Your brain can't change itself with your eyes closed. It needs your eyes open. And what's more, having something visually appealing to look at. You could maybe even at the minute, you can't see what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at flowers in my garden behind the camera there. So I might choose just to look at those flowers, just gently swaying in the breeze while I'm doing the breathing method. So again, we're relaxed. We want to do it in all different positions, laying, sitting, standing, all different positions you lay in, because we want the nervous system to pick up on this in all different positions we get in a day. So we inhale. We exhale, we hum. We have a natural swallow. If you swallow and there is no saliva, you are still in sympathetic. Keep going until you produce saliva. So you are in parasympathetic, so you are in control of your brain. Super important that we're in control of the brain. This exercise, this breathing exercise, the first thing I had to do, as I said, was make sure my jaw wasn't shut during the day. I had to do that before I did anything else, because it won't work if your jaw's shut down. Remember what I said about those cranial nerves. I had to retrain myself not to breathe through my mouth. So I'd catch myself with my mouth open, often during the day. Shut your mouth. I mean that in the nicest possible way. So here is what I want you to think about daily. Where are my lips? Where are my teeth? Where's my tongue? Lips, teeth, tongue. That's it. Where are my lips? Where are my teeth? Where is my tongue? Took me 2 weeks of thinking that every day, all day, to get to the point on week 3, end of week 3, around about 20 days, I'm checking in on myself, lips, teeth, tongue, and yay, my teeth are apart, my teeth are apart, my teeth are apart. I am so calm compared to what I used to be. My triggers have gone. So triggers that happen, my brain can go, you're safe. You're safe. You don't need to have a little bit of stress. You're safe. Your brain, the back part of the brain won't just switch on every time something happens. It'll think. Your parasympathetic will go, no, I'm not in danger. I don't need to stress. No anxiety required. I'm safe. When your brain thinks you're safe, you will be so much calmer within yourself. Again, reach out if you want any more information, and enjoy. Actually, one other point. When you're feeling anxious or stressed, or you can feel it, that start to build within you, we all know what that feels like. Inhale, hum and swallow, just randomly, wherever you are. Swallow. Do that till the feeling passes. You will actually be able to keep control of your brain. How awesome is that, just through breathing? I'm excited. A few other really interesting facts about this particular breathing method. I want to let you know everything that it can do. And there is more, but there's only so much time that you're going to sit here and listen to me. So, when we produce that nitric oxide, as I mentioned, vasodilator, opening up the bronchial, opening up the nasal passages, it also helps reduce the blood pressure. Nitric oxide is antifungal, it is antibacterial, it is antiviral. I'll say that again. Nitric oxide that you produce through nasal breathing and humming is an antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal. So if you suffer badly with sinus issues, sinusitis, things like that, the humming, if you hum for 3 minutes, yeah, I know it sounds like a long time, do it in the car. It actually opens up your nasal passages. I've been a sinus sufferer for years, and my sinuses are so much better. I'm doing a couple of other things as well, but we'll get to that in another YouTube episode. So nitric oxide, super important to help the body be healthy. The other thing that this breathing exercise will do, and this is really interesting. So your blood, your red blood cells have 2 choices for their energy source. They can either run off of oxygen, which is their preferred, or they can flip to the dark side and they can use sugar as their energy source. So when your body goes, I don't have enough oxygen, I do not have enough oxygen to run you, your red blood cell will go, right, I'm going to grab some sugar. Can you imagine if you convert a lot of your red blood cells to run on sugar? What do you think your body's going to crave? Sugar. Because here's the thing. Your red blood cells live for 120 days. So before you can change anything in your body, your red blood has to be running on oxygen. But unless you have been breathing functionally for 120 days, not all of your red blood cells are possibly running on oxygen. What if they're running on sugar? What if every 5 seconds in the day you're going, I need sugar, 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 sugar? What if that's one of the reasons you can't lose weight? Is because you're breathing dysfunctionally, you're using your neck and your traps to breathe with. We're breathing through the mouth, we're using the wrong muscles to breathe with, and we wonder why we feel yucky. Now, it would be a lack of energy. You will be tired all the time. You will get sick often. Your body will not be able to cope very well. This breathing exercise could be the changing point for you. But remember, if you want to make a change within your body, you need to wait that 120 days. Because if your blood is running on sugar, how do you think it can lose weight? It can't. It's actually not physiologically possible because your blood is not running on the right fuel. When we understand that, we go, maybe that's why what I'm doing isn't working. So isn't it a good idea we check in on that one thing? Am I breathing functionally? It's a really good question to ask yourself. Check yourself. Lips, teeth, tongue.